Welcome to another O-step analysis. Today we're going to take a look at Rafael Mendes' crazy scissor leg pass against Paulo Miyao from the 2014 Europeans. So we're going to get started. The referee starts the match. Paulo has a lasso, foot on the outside, and then he's going to look to underhook Rafa's leg here. Rafa stays very stable on that knee. And then as Paulo goes to invert, he kind of drops his hip down and scissors his head. And now at this point, the only thing saving Paulo from fully getting past is his right leg. So he's kind of stuck in the pants there. Rafa holds onto the position. You'll see he tries to switch his triangles a little bit, try to get more pressure on Paulo's head, which he does there. Paulo loses that foot position, and then right here the ref scores for the pass. So let's back it up a bit. Okay, so we start out with Paulo has a sleeve control here with his left hand. He has the lasso in. His other foot is to the outside of Rafa's hip, and he has that sleeve under control as well. From here, what he's going to do is he goes to underhook that leg right there with his left arm. He could be clasping his hands together. You can't see, can't tell. And from here, he kind of tries to rock Rafa off balance. Okay, Rafa has his knee turned in over Paulo's body, so it can't be shifted around as easily. And now right here, you'll see his left hand is going to switch to try to clear this ankle. He's trying to stuff it down, which incentivizes Paulo to try to finish off his move to invert right there. So what Paulo is trying to do with this foot is he wants to lace it around, have it come out the backside here, probably coming across to the 50-50. Okay, so he wants this foot going through the back, the 50-50. And you can see it moving in there. Now what Rafa does, as soon as Paulo goes to invert, first he's going to step this foot over Paulo's head. And that's the foot that'll eventually start to capture his head in that head scissor. So there he steps it over. Okay, part one. The second part, which is really important, with his left hand, he's going to push this knee out of this groove in his hip. So he's going to try to clear it all the way off of his leg. There he goes, clears it off. And now he just wants to get Paulo to drop down onto this hip right here. He doesn't want him to stay flat on the back, but he wants to drop him to the hip. There he drops him to the hip. And then with his other leg, he just triangles around Paulo's head. Paulo was able to get a bit of his foot in through the back when he was trying to go for that 50-50. So he's still kind of like wiggling around, trying to recover his position. You can see he's using his hand here to try to unlock Rafa's legs. And Rafa is going to use his free hand to try to mess with Paulo's hand so he can't undo that triangle. And what it seems like is the higher Rafa with his legs can lift Paulo's head, the more Paulo's hips kind of get buried into the ground and he starts to lose this position. If Paulo's head can go on the ground, he can lift his hips up and use his flexibility to help him recover. But with that head jacked up like that, he's pretty stuck. So you can just move the legs around. And then this lock right here seems to be the tightest because he has that leg reinforced with the other one. Then the foot slips out and he's able to lock down the position. So let's see that main part of the move one more time. Let's slow it down even more. So you'll see Rafa goes to stuff that foot. Miyao goes to invert. As he does, Rafa steps over the head, pushes that knee out, and then he drops him with his weight onto that hip. And the leg's going to cross over the head. I hope you guys like that analysis. Subscribe to my channel for more and like my page on Facebook.